Okay, so the deal is music has been the crutch of man since the dawn of time. So I chose that as the title for the first sermon for the Church of Me, because this is going to be a behind the scenes view of the Church of Me, per se, because my church is pretty different. It's all inside my fucked up little mind, and the problem is that it's real, and I need to gather the Jesus lovers, preachers, and all God lovers alike, so that we don't have to be here when Trump wins the election and the Somalians fucking take over Canada and whatever the fuck is about to happen in North America here when this all goes to pot. Right? I don't know what's going on. I bear no false witness, bear no false prophet, have no idols. I figured out that we don't answer to God. That's why God appears to be so cruel. We answer to a demigod goof named Adam. You know, he made that bitch Eve out of some sand one day when he got bored of fucking anything he wanted. And he begged God to make it real after he pulled out his own rib, and still it wouldn't fucking, he didn't have the power to create life. So he begged God to bring him something just like him that had boobies. And hi, Miss Lisa. Enrico G Life. What's up? So I was just in the middle of explaining my God theory, right? It's I don't think that we answered God. We answered to Adam, because God made man in his image, right? That means that he had the image to create life, right? God put man here. He called them Adam. Adam built Eve out of sand and begged God to make it real. Wasn't that the story the Bible tries to feed us, right? So I've known since the day I was born that I'm here to take over the world. And the World Wide Web has made the world one small place. Proved by, I don't know what Adam made her out of. God made man in his image with the power therefore with the power to recreate life, right? Because why did he put all these male animals on the planet all by themselves? Well, that's where Greek mythology actually becomes real. Because, yes, he did. God put man here and called them Adam. Did not put woman here. Did not. You were reading a new Bible or something like that, where, you know, they've revised it for New Age times, right? I have the most interesting collection of Bibles here, actually. I have a first edition King James print that explains that King James and Queen Victoria were batshit nuts and believed they were spoken to by God to take monarchy on the entire planet and rewrite the Bible to confuse people until further notice. And with that Bible, I also have another one that's... I'm not kidding, I'll show you. I'm not kidding. It's so true and so real, it's scary. Look, I've got this one here, right? It's a fucking straight goods if you look in here, it is the Old and New Testaments translated out the original tongues with the former translations diligently compared and revised by His Majesty's special command, appointed to be read in churches. You telling me that that's not what that says to you? Okay, you flip it over to the next page and look. It says that the Queen Victoria gave this to her friggin' to her publishers. She said to Her Majesty in Council, dated July 1839, I hereby license and authorize Messrs. William Cullen Sons and Company Limited. In 18-something? Really? Really? Collins and Sons and Company Limited? Really? Like, tell me they weren't already taking over the world. They already owned the world. That's why it was Queen, right? King and Queen, right? 144 Cathedral Street, Glasgow, to print blah, blah, blah. Authority of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In addition to the Holy Bible in Times, ruby type, whatever size, as proposed in their declaration dated on the 1st day of April, 1958. So here's a question. Where did April Fool's Day come from? I really want to know. Everybody that's read this agrees with me that we think I'm right. King James and Queen Victoria were batshit fucking nuts and believed that they were put here to fucking rewrite the fucking Bible. Have you ever seen those words in print? His Majesty's Special Command. Do you know how old this thing is? And I fucking went through it with a highlighter. Yes, I did. Because I challenged God via the internet the day that I got myself an Instagram account. And I said either I'm the third coming of Christ, the Antichrist, or what I prefer to call myself is I'm the next Crusader. Do you know who the first two were? Pop quiz viewers. Does anybody know who the first two Crusaders were? One of them was a little girl. Anybody know her name? Anybody know any better than the actual history facts of that? Or you just want it my way, you know? Joan of Arc, little girl led France to their death or something like that. She was called a Crusader. And the other one that was a Crusader was, I think his name was Cousteau, but I might be wrong. It was the one that knew the Earth was round and found Canada and America and wrecked this poor fucking nation. This poor nation for all the natives here and everything else to let the white man take over and think that they found it, they think that it was theirs. What a horrible... I'm the most racist cunt that you're ever going to hear go off about stuff like this because I love everybody. I don't care what color you are, but I think we should have all stayed on our own planet. Right? On our own continent. So, back to the Bible thing, right? Is on April 1st, 1958, right? The terms and conditions of said instructions being always and in all points fully complied with and observed by the said William Collins Sons and Company Limited, dated at Edinburgh the 14th day of April 1958. Lord Advocate, W.R. Million. So, the Queen and King James put this out on April Fool's Day, 1858, which means they didn't put this to print because it was His Majesty's Council, right? Until the Queen Mum, the one that still refuses to die, until she was in her cradle. That's what this is. That's what this is. I destroyed the shit out of it when I challenged God via the internet by opening my Instagram account and calling myself the next Crusader. I then went on to my favorite band's website and said that I was the girl that they'd been singing about their entire career. They started following me on Instagram, and God took my internet away for 3 months and threw me in the nut house. I don't know how those two things went together in that manner, but they did. All led by the hand of my boyfriend. Met this bitch called Crystal Death. She's ruining lives worldwide on a regular basis. What a useless fucking drug that crystal meth stuff is. Absolutely useless. At least all the other drugs come from plants. On that note, for the potheads, folks, Everybody says somewhere in the Bible there's a passage that says it's okay to smoke marijuana, right? And the potheads have hunted for eons and eons for this passage in the Bible that says it's okay for them to smoke marijuana, right? And they can never fucking find it because they're too fucking stoned and can't pay attention, right? You see where it is? See here? It's on the motherfucking first goddamn page, folks. First page. You don't gotta go farther than right there, where God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed within its kind, within itself, and God saw that it was good." Done. Moot point. Right there, first page. I do believe marijuana is the only herb yielding seed within its kind, within itself. And God saw that it was good. Man made alcohol because we needed something for the pasty. Right? Every single one of these man-made things. Can you hear me right out over the music? I'm asking you people. Can you hear me properly over the music? No? Not gonna answer me? Just gonna sit there and stare off into space, tone out on my music? That's fine. People will watch it later. Oh, bye, you leave. Does that mean that you can hear me? So, I don't give a shit. I smoke a big fat joint, and I get stoned. And this church me thing is quite real in my world. It was just a sick joke I was playing on this hilarious soap opera I like to call As My Stomach Churns, the sour soap opera of the life of me. But I'm begging the internet, calling my army, all my idiot friends that seem to think they ever knew anything about me other than Green Day. And now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles, no I can't. Gone is the dark clouds that had me gone. No, they're not. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. Bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. So, I want to know, can you guys hear me? And can you hear the music properly? That's my one thing I need to know. Especially now that I turn the camera around. No, still nobody's talking to me. You guys will sit there and laugh and giggle. Or pray for my soul as you might be doing if you tuned in for the church sermon. Because it doesn't matter. I don't care. I thought I was batshit nuts my whole fucking life because all I've ever known is that I was put here by God to take over the world. Sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? Kind of scary, you know? You don't tell very many people things like this. And then I challenged God via the internet and I get thrown in the loony bin for 3 months. Not the entire 3 months. God took my internet away for 3 months and threw me in the loony bin for 20 days straight after doing it 1 week on, 1 week off. Every other weekend I went to jail or I went to the loony bin. Yeah, that's it. Don't challenge God via the internet. Bad idea. Bad idea. Fucks your whole world right up. Not a good idea. You don't get cocky with God on the internet. It's the World Wide Web. It's from your World War III. And they run away. I love it. So, just to let people know, this is probably better on repeat value, and I'm aware of that. That's why I put so much time into picking the title of this one. Because I pray, for God's sake, that this one goes viral. Because I'm right. And those of you that do believe in something, I made the church me for you. Because who is me? Do you know the answer? Hey, someone came up. Say, who is me out loud to yourself. And then tell me the answer. Who is me? Where are all my fucking hats? Kind of one of them, eh? Say, who is me? You see this? Say, who is me? And then tell me the answer. There's only one answer in it. You'd be amazed how many people get it wrong. This doesn't make any sense, right? How can you get that wrong? I'd like to note that I did not make any specific order for the playlist for the music that's playing in the background. It's just my actual playlist that's coming off that phone. That, because I'm using a Bluetooth speaker, it lets me do it. If I pick you guys up and shake you, the song will change. So my phone's gonna shake and change. He asked the man for what he could spare, but shame in his eyes. Get a job, you fucking slobs, all I hear for pride. God forbid you ever had to walk my little shoes. They really might know what it's like to be the blues. They really might know what it's like. 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 Mary got pregnant from a kid named Tom. He said he was a mom. Said don't worry about a thing, baby doll, from the man you've been dreaming of. 3 months later, he said he won't date her or return her call. Swear goddamn, you'll find that man, I'm cutting off his balls. The clinic, some static walking through the door. They call me a killer, they call me a sinner, but I ain't a whore. You ever had to walk a mile in my shoes? You have no idea what it's like to have to choose. I know what it's like. And you really might know what it's like. I tell you I'm sick of knowing what it's like. You really might know what it's like. Surrounded by goofs. And I've seen a tough man cry. The losers don't win. And this man great. It's an honest man lie. Downside of up and everything in between. Cup and smoking too much green. At least a couple of times till I broke my heart. You know where it is, you'll usually there. Now you can hear him more than me. That probably makes it even more tolerable. Like, come in! Be careful what you're saying, because my camera's rolling and it's live, but there's no pause. So just come in. It's facing that way. It's facing my little picture board there. Come here. That's why the speaker's beside that. Because here's the speaker recording as us is like everybody last day. They don't know what I'm doing. They took their own guess and fucked off and somebody showed up. So that's funny. Not somebody else there. It's a periscope. It's a live internet thing. And we walked in the middle of what I actually titled as the first sermon. It's like, I'm not fucking stopping it. And I gotta put the lead in I grow them. That's good. So, here, product placement advertising is, I'm about to tell my friend about my nail polish here. They're not trying to be an ad, but this stuff is fucking awesome. It's way too expensive. Right? So, check this out. This stuff actually dries almost instantly. Yeah, and it goes on one coat over your old nail polish and everything. It'll stay for 2 weeks. That's it, it's dry. And by the time I'm done getting your stuff out, your nails will be dry. It doesn't matter. Don't say things slide, and it stays afterwards. So please be careful what you say. I heard it the first time. Don't repeat yourself. Because it can't see me. It's looking at that. Doesn't matter what they think we're doing. You gotta pay me, but... Yeah, because I couldn't do it the other night because I forgot to do it. I'm bringing sexy back. Stinky Balls McGee. Some of these people checking into a church. Stinky Balls McGee. Let's see if it takes 10, 15 seconds before he starts flipping off. Hey, what's up? So he has to say, what's up? Some of these kids, I can't believe they get on here. And they just take one look at their name, and they know they're going to start flipping off with something stupid. It's like, really? You clicked in just to be a hater? Did you really? It's not making you feel good about yourself, little boy. You know what I mean? Like, you clicked in just to be a hater. You know what? You're going to burn in hell. I do that on purpose because I passed out and I hit my door unlocked. It's baby powder. Make feet soft, make it smell good. And it gets me away with telling yelling people if they step on my bed and think they're allowed to sit here, and they step on my bed. Yeah. Right, interruptions in the drug dealing den in the church or whatever. Right? He caught me saying it, and for asking about it. But I'm not telling because you didn't see nothing. This is fascinating. Yeah, you should have been here at the beginning of it. You like the, can you hear me? And do you like the music the way that it opens up like that though? It's just that no one makes me feel this way. I got this major problem, right? You can? Good. That means that my little fucking cheap cell phone is way better than the crappy fucking iPhone or iPad or any of the other fucking millions of fucking half-assed iCloud fucking piece of shit merchandise that's sitting around here. I'm choked. I have this fucking iPad that my idiot boyfriend bought off somebody. You can blame that on bad upbringing and not on bad manners. What's your question? What's your question? I'm bringing sexy back. You motherfuckers watch your eye tag. If that's your girl, better watch your back. Hey, I got a question. She'll burn it up for me, and that's a fact. This is why humans are God's only mistake. We are the, I don't know, it's not God that asked the question. You know what my question is? This is my question. See that? That is my question. And that is my company logo. Who is me? Who is me? That's why it's, I use the 3 because it's a backwards E. I'll show you one of my originals. Where's my original? Right here earlier. I was wearing it earlier. What is it? My fucking hat. None of them are up there right now. Where are they all? What the fuck? See? Here's an original one. Hey, you see this one? That's one of the originals. Before I claimed silver. I was looking for something. I wasn't reading the screen a minute ago, right? So, if you ask me something, you gotta repeat it right. Have you heard anything about what? You like that sign, eh? That's nice and clear. What's really funny was that when I made it, it was, you gotta go through my Instagram pictures. It used to look a lot different than that. Right? It used to be a lot bigger and it was square. And then I dropped it and the no fell off. You see on the side where it's broken, right? I dropped it and the no fell off. And then it said goofs allowed. And I said, well, what the fuck? No goofs allowed. And now it says goofs allowed. But it used to say underneath it, where it says period now, it used to say what? That's not a rule at your house? And then I dropped it and it became Goofs Aloud. What? It's not a rule at your house? So, I'm in America and who you guys might help if we end up electing Trump. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I said fucking right. Fucking right. If Trump gets elected, I hope he tries to build that wall. I'll be coming south with the fucking, I'll be coming south with the fucking Canadian army with fucking hockey sticks in hand, straight from our igloos to fucking help beat the fucking hell out of Trump's head, back of Trump's head as the Mexicans get him from the front. Right? I hope he gets elected, because when he tries to build that wall, it's gonna be World War fucking 3. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. It's gonna be Armageddon worldwide if Trump gets elected and tries to build that fucking wall. And there's not enough Americans in the southern United States. I live in Canada, buddy. That's why I'm laughing my face off about it. I truly believe I was put here by God to take over the fucking world, guys. And with what's going on with Trump right now and everything else, and these fucking creepy Bibles that I have, that actually say that Queen Victoria and King James were bad shit nuts, and that's why they made the fucking King James version of the Bible. Okay? The two Bibles that the three Bibles that I'm in possession of, my second one, check this out. Did you know that Canada had its own Bible that was sent here? That was sent here by the Queen Mum, the one that's in power right now. This Bible was sent to Canadian priests only as a fucking guide on how we're gonna fucking keep the Americans in check. Until fucking the Queen decides who she's gonna give this fucking crown to. Well, this one was put out before King James died. And after Prince Charles. You can't. These things are fucking one of a kind. I don't know how by the powers of God they keep falling into my lap. But this one was actually put to print before this one was. And this one is dated 1858. 1858, okay? Is when this thing says that Queen Victoria and King James believed that they were batshit fucking nuts and that God told them to hold monarchy on the entire fucking planet until further notice, okay? And then this one get put out before this one did. And this one says, and it basically don't give the crown to Charles. And this one was only put out in Canada. So you telling me that Queen Mum, the queen that won't die right now, aren't fucking just as crazy as their grandparents were? Right? I heard through the rumor mill the reason that she can't give the crown to the boys right now. No, I know it makes so much sense. So just pass it on through the Bibles. Pass it on to every church-loving fucking person that you know, and tell them to Google Maps on UGINC Underground Inc. Church of Me. I might be crazy, but the problem is that I'm right. Okay? I've always known I was crazy, and I've always known I was right, but I always thought I was crazy. And then I challenged God via the internet by opening an Instagram account, and God took my internet away for 3 months, threw me in the loony bin, and now I live in a city-owned building where the police station is right outside my front door, literally in the same building, but they're only there from noon till 4, 5 days a week, because it's a community policing station, right? It's supposed to be keeping tabs on all the drug dealers and things that live in my building, but they're not doing their job. They're just volunteering for the police station, and they go home early and do all kinds of things and have no idea what is right above where they volunteer. So I decided before I went to the loony bin, when I was going to jail every other weekend for pissing off God and continuing to hang out with drug addicts and enjoy my life, because Jesus died for our sins, right? I believe he committed suicide. He climbed up there on his own, right? He'd already killed himself once when he figured out how stupid people were, right? God sends him back. He said, no, you're not allowed to do that. You've got to have faith in you. Faith in me. You got to go back and convince him that I'm still there, right? So I'm having fun with people checking in and checking out, because I don't know who's really there or not, for those of you that know Periscope. I'm trying to get a 0 view account. So I just keep resetting. Ah, hello. Oh, it's you again. Right on. What happened there? Did you get booted off? Because I'm still figuring out this Periscope thing works, right? Because I've always known that I was here to take over the world, and Google's doing it for me? No, not Zaba. It's type in UGINC space search me. I got my laptop over here. God gave my laptop a virus yesterday. I hate typing too. That's why I like this Periscope thing. Because my laptop is over here, right? My laptop's over here, which I'm busy doing things that I can't show the internet. Right? No, you're like, look at this. Okay? This is my Bible. I am Miss Jezebel. I call myself the Duchess. Okay? Because I'm the Duchess of the fucking world. I'm the Canadian pirate. I'm going to sail my Canadian ass across the 7 seas of imagination to England, and I'm going to kneel before the Queen, and I'm going to ask her for her crown. Because I possess a Bible that says that her grandma was nuts, and she's not allowed to give it to Charles. Right? It says that right here in the front of here. Okay? I'm not going to show you where, because I don't want the monarchy offing me like they did to Diana. Right? I want the Queen to give me her crown so that I may officially rule the world. I don't know where you're going to get it, but see, what I hold in my hands right here, if you believe in God, is I hold the Da Vinci Code fucking cracked, is what this is. The Da Vinci Code, they think they got it, blah, blah, blah. No, they got the kind of gist of it, but they still believe too much in the Bible. And the fact that man did write the Bible. He wrote it as a story for people to still have faith in God. Because God made man, put them here, called them Adam. Adam got bored of being allowed to indulge in bestiality, and didn't know any other men yet, because we had made crossbreeding and racism. We weren't aware of the other men, right? So God put man here and called them Adam. Not one man and called him Adam. Man. That's where we get the different colors. Races. I call them different species of humans. We are not divided by race. We are divided by social status. That's why I'm calling my new religion Cavemanism. Because I believe we wouldn't have global warming and all those nasty things and all the cool things like electronics and all the fun toys that we've designed. Because God, is the world ever boring. Right? So, the planet is, hi, sorry, my computer's got a virus. I'm so in, thank you. Where are you? Where are you from? That sounds like English with a translation in it. LA, where are you from though? What's your native language? What is your native language? What English literary class did you get raised on? Because I plan on taking over the world via Google is my pirate ship, and I'm smarter than their lawyers are sleazy. Because I figured out the position that I want to take over the world in is I am God's DJ. That's why I call myself Goodle. I call myself Goodle. Fuck Google, ask me. I'm Goodle. I have figured out how to explain crooked to straight, straight to crooked, and dumb to smart, and smart to dumb. we all have a place here. We were all put here by God. Only God can judge me, except for a judge. Right? And we made judges because we decided that the world needed fucking order, right? So I have my gavel, and it weighs a ton. I believe it's a fingerprint roller from a police station. Nobody's been able to identify it. It is my golden gavel brought to me by God. And I will smack anybody that wants to try to take it out of my hands. No matter what uniform they wear. Little toy shop. Hanging balloons with the money we've got. One by one, they were gone. Yeah, I love I listen to good music. That's why I'm gonna take over the world. If you were here at the beginning of this, you're gonna have to wait till I'm done and rewind it. I called this the first actual sermon of the Church of Me, because this Sunday will be my 4th Sunday since Google put me on the map, right? And it all started as a sick joke. But because the internet makes the world one big place right in my living room, the Church of Me is getting a lot more attention than I intended. It's just supposed to be a joke because my boyfriend, all my friends, and myself are, no, I don't have the time to type, and Google Translate. You get in your car and you drive to Vancouver. Follow Google Maps. I figured out that what must be my God-given purpose here is he expects me to be the next one to write one of these stupid rewrites, right? So welcome to the internet, folks. I need all you God-fucking creatures to come to my church and hear me out. So get your fucking leaders and whoever runs your congregation, and just get them on the horn with me. Play some of my sermons, convince them yourself. I don't care, that'll save me a lot of effort. I'm like, Jesus, I'm lazy. Right? That man was lazy, as far as I was told. He said, follow me, carry me. I don't care what you do, just take the word around. Well, Jesus, that's what the internet's here for. Right? 9 red balloons go by. So I'm calling on the powers of social media, and I don't give a fuck what you are. We're humans. We're humans. We do not come in different races or religions. I believe that the Paki religion is why they have so many gods, and every other religion just says one God, and there's no God but God, and everybody praises God when they blow themselves up. I am going to prove through, brown people prove through terrorism that there really is a black and white. Okay? Thank you. Everybody says that until they get their feelings hurt, and then they fucking run away scared. Then I become the enemy, right? So I just become a hermit on behalf of the cure for HIV. And bringing it to take over the world to the powers of the internet, because I'm turning down all medications until my hit count is higher than my viral load. So, you guys want to talk about let's go viral? Let's make it happen, folks. On behalf of everybody that thinks that taking HIV meds can save your life. No, it doesn't. It makes your body into a superhuman mutant that manages to live longer than your life expectancy was expected to be anyways. I've been wanting off this planet since I was 14 years old. The fact that karma and God gave me HIV from my brother when I slept with over 1,000 fucking men. I meet this fucking practically a virgin boy in my fucking dreams and get HIV, stabbing myself on a dirty rig, cleaning my fucking rig-phobic boyfriend off a place to fucking sit. Baby crying, how old is it? I got one of those, but he's 14. Bad timing. No, he heard me. He wants to listen. Go grab him. Watch, he'll shut right up. You want to bet something on God? Go grab him. Bring him back. I bet you he heard me. God woke him up so we can learn from the start. As I'm talking about my idiot boyfriend. And stupid things. Single ladies. God bless Beyonce, eh? So Beyonce, you get a hashtag in this one because it's going up on YouTube, right? And they flag all my shit because I'm playing music in the background and stuff. So Beyonce, you heard it from God himself. You popped in on your own. I was busy bitching. You're telling me to dump my boyfriend? No thanks. This Zicky's too dirty to let free on the planet. So Beyonce, welcome to the tour for a cure. I'm going to cut and paste and edit these all properly so that I can call you all on one by one as you enter into the tour on your own. So, guess what, Beyonce? Welcome to the tour for a cure. You were put here by God to add this song to the tour for a cure for HIV. It's in there now. I don't give a fuck what you two said. Didn't pay him any attention, cause copyright sucks. Now you're fucked. Welcome to my tour. Sorry, Beyonce, to blackmail you into my tour there, but that's what I'm all about with my agoraphobic world in the search of me. Meet Murphys Good Evil. He represents the four players in the scoreboard of life. Because there's Murphy's Law, us, God, and the devil. So, that gives us Murphys Good Evil. He is my one-eyed, purple-horned, flying, fathead minion eater. But he can't fly because his wings are crooked. So he's my one-eyed, two-horned, can't fly purple minion eater. One-eyed, two-horned, flying purple minion eater. Because it's not her fault that she got tied into the tour there. She just came on with perfect timing as I was bitching about my boyfriend and everything else. Because I've been single my whole life. Because I don't believe in the boyfriend title. I believe in sweethearts, become your boyfriend, who's supposed to get down on one knee and propose. So that makes him your fiancé. Your fiancé is supposed to walk you down the aisle, take your ring off, and give you a wedding ring. And then he's supposed to be your husband until the day that you die. So in my world, there's husband or puppy. Unless you show husband potential, there's no point in calling you my boyfriend because you're not going to live to see fiancé. And you're not worthy of being a husband. Hi, Stereo Mike. You're just in time because I'm getting sick of talking. You're going to close out my first sermon, actually. So, Brand Van 2000, welcome to the Church of Me and the Tour for a Cure. People can donate to my church and my tour for a cure at GoFundMe on your own accord, because this sermon tells the truth. So Periscope, YouTube, Google, Facebook. I want this cut down properly. All copyrights paid out to me. You're in the church with me, in the house with me, in my new world religion. Brought to you by God, spread worldwide by Google. That's why I call myself Doodle. I am Instant Message, God's one and only DJ Jesse, life expert. Welcome to my world, folks. Thank you, Google, for putting the whole world in my pocket. Because Google, I hope you guys are smart as you thought you were. And any cops or anybody else that might be watching, I am one of a kind medical anomaly. God put me here to cure HIV. because man made it, and asked Dr. Oz and Charlie Sheen. Apparently, the cure is in my breast milk, they say. So my email address is thecurestartshere@gmail.com. Follow me, vote for me, track me, because I've already disappeared twice. I decided I was going to become my own conspiracy theory back in September. Right? And it would be Green Day that inspired me calling myself God's DJ, because I truly believe I am the girl that Louis Armstrong has been singing about his entire career. And I love Green Day so much. They've been with me every fucking step of the way, from 17 strung out on confusion. Came out when I was 17. Okay? My logo that I designed proves that it's my heart that I'm holding on to Billy Joe's like a hand grenade, because my picture of this, who sees what's wrong with this picture? Can you point it out? This is an actual Green Day print toque, but it didn't have gold, and it didn't have silver, and there's one little thing that I added to Billy's heart. So Green Day is my prophet. Listen to his music. Go to any one of 9 of my YouTube channels, and the music that I listen to at different points in my life, just like everybody else, will show you exactly what I'm telling you is truth. So, Gary Jules, welcome to the Tour for a Cure. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I won't drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very... The one to find what you'd be looking for would be YouTube/+goof suck. I believe is what YouTube just gave me the other day as my personalized YouTube channel. Yeah. I don't know how it works. I'm not a computer geek. I've just always been good at computers. And go to my Google Plus page, my Google Plus page for goofsuck@gmail.com, and then follow that to my YouTube channel. I have 9 fucking Gmail accounts, okay? This is what they all are and what they stand for and why they're not allowed all on the same page in the same place at the same time. Because that's how crazy God made me. I have that many people inside my head that run circles every day. It's a very mad world. And it's just when they took me to the loony bin for 20 days straight, and I'm not prescribed any mental health drugs or anything like that because I'm not crazy, I'm right? So the only drugs I was on while I was at the loony bin was what they called a mood stabilizer that was illegally administered to me 4 times in 20 days and has caused my breasts to produce milk. And now Charlie Sheen's on the news with something about goat's milk and HIV, and so the cure's going to come out of what? My HIV positive breasts? Like, really? You're kidding me, right? So I don't know who works for who or who's doing what. I just know I was joking with God when I made this. Wake me up when September ends. When I made this 2 weeks before September ended. And I thought when September ended, I was going to go to Mexico for my birthday this year. But no! Wake me up when September ends, Billy Joe. I got thrown in the fucking loony bin on the date that you guys released or were doing fucking auditions for what's her name? After I just told you 2 weeks before that I am what's her name. I am. So you came back again. So how much Green Day have you listened to? I want to quiz you. You're the first person that's actually keeps coming back and paying attention because I'm worried about the God thing. If you're on the internet, we can keep this broadcast going. Because I don't sleep. I slept last night. Help me make this broadcast go viral and never ending. Start sharing it. Send it out to more God folk. You hear the music? You hear what they just said? No. Do you hear the words of the song that's playing after what I just said to you? I can't change the song unless I pick up the speaker and change it, or if I shake the phone. Every song that's coming out of that speaker is on my playlist, but it's playing in its own order, brought to you, my God. Remember that. Handle me right now. Not right now. Love can't even handle me right now. So let's go, internet. Let's see if copyright laws can make these superstars try to stop me from going viral with their music in the background. Share the shit out of this, folks. Of course you'll wake up in 5 hours. That's 5 hours from now. I bet you she woke up and she wanted to listen, because I'm right. Switch the baby monitors around and watch her sleep through the whole night. Because she's here with you listening. Right? So I'm encouraging people to share the shit out of this. And just get me more viewers. Because unfortunately we have to rewind this to hear the beginning of it. But you can ask Lisa there. I'm right. And it's scary. So I really don't like explaining it over and over and over again. But I want to see an actual high hit count on this. So come on, share the shit out of it. Invite some friends, get some people in here, so we can get the number of live viewers up. Right? As soon as we get the live, come on. Good night. You'll be back. I might not be on then though. I want this one. Stick with me just for like 10 minutes, sweetheart. And share the shit out of this to a couple of people, telling them to do the same. Pass the word for God. So that I don't have to repeat myself every day like a regular preacher in a fucking church. You know how annoying that must be for them? To get up every single Sunday and yell and fucking scream at a fucking congregation of fucking idiots, because that's as far as the fucking word goes. And people come because they think that's how they're going to get saved, by listening to this one fucking guy scream his heart out every Sunday. That's not it. That's why I made the church me. Because I truly believe that I was put here by God to give the world a smack and explain what the fuck the last couple of people that rewrote the Bible didn't prepare for in the age of technology. I have my Bible right there that tells me that Queen Victoria believes, and that's why her and James rewrote the Bible. I have my Canadian How to Keep Americans in Check prayer book. And then the most important one to me would have to be the songbook, which was inadvertently donated to the church of me by a Father Carl at the Holy Trinity Church at Hemlock and 12th. He gets his kudos in my world of God because I accidentally went to church still wearing my Halloween costume on All Saints Day because it was the day after Halloween. I passed out outside, not drunk, waiting for my drunken boyfriend who never showed. Woke up on All Saints Day, freezing my half-naked ass off, and praying to God that I had enough money for a coffee at McDonald's so that I could warm up, right? So, I don't want to be here all night gathering on about this. I want you people to share the shit out of this and get the view count up so I can end it and y'all can replay it from the start. So come on, share the shit out of this and get some people in here. You're around, you gotta go. See, I'm not around. I'm too fucking busy trying to get my shit together for anybody actually shows up at my church. Hence why I labeled this the first real sermon of the church of me. Because I hope you do share the shit out of this. Send it around, make it go viral. Share this with every fucking app that you've got, every person you know. And help me take over the world. Because that's my, one-eyed, two-horned, can't fly purple minion eater. One-eyed, two-horned, can't fly purple minion eater. One-eyed, two-horned, can't fly purple minion eater. Sure looks great to me. Thank you, Sheb Woolley, because you have nothing to do with the inspiration for Murphys Godevil is the name of my mascot. He represents Murphy's Law, us, God, and the devil make up a one-of-a-kind creature, the design of my mind. He is Murphys Godevil. He's the one-eyed, two-horned, can't-fly purple minion eater. Because purple's my favorite color. It's the color of sexual frustration, which I am very since my boyfriend was put here to procreate like a bunny. And that's fucking funny. And that proves that God is watching, God is listening, and he's got a sicker sense of humor than I do because he just made me make that joke live on the internet. And eventually my boyfriend's gonna hear it. So, encourage my friends to show it to him before I do because I'm not going to do it nicely. I'm not a nice girl. On that note, let's spin it around in circles as we replace the camera to, oh! That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you, God, for fucking making a fucking wicked crash. That was so cool. So no, did I check out? I did, didn't